Hello there, this is Chris from MTG Artisan's Corner, and I present to you an Artisan deck I created around the signature draft card Ravager's Mace from the Zendikar Rising set. I recently built this deck because I have so much unused cardboard laying around at home, and I simply wanted to have fun with something new. And this card is strong enough, in my opinion, to warrant a deck around it because it actually attaches to a target creature when it enters the battlefield, unlike many other equipment, but I'll get to that in a moment. Um, yeah, for those who don't know, an artisan deck is the official term for playing a deck with only commons and uncommons. It's very much like Pauper, just with a bit of more wiggle room, as in power level, because we get to play uncommons as well. And yeah, I get to utilize the draft signature cards from different sets that are fun to me, so that's why. Yeah, to the deck tech, Ravager's Mace is a 3 mana equipment that, like I said, attaches itself to a creature as soon as it hits the battlefield, which circumvents the 4 mana, the 2 black red equip cost the first time around. And the thing I like about this equipment card is that it has the party mechanic. And party mechanic in red black is based upon how many creatures you have on the battlefield, which is hand in hand, or which goes hand in hand with equipment, obviously. So it gets +1/+1, or the equipped creature gets +1/+0, my bad, for each creature in the party. So at max, +4/+0, and has menace all the time, which is quite aggressive, to be honest. I've played a few games just by building this deck and testing it, and quite surprised. It's obviously not the most competitive deck, but it can still hold its ground, and that's what convinced me to build the deck around it. We have Goblin Javanir as the one and only 1-drop. I like this one slightly better than the other red 1 mana creature. Where is it? Here we go, Fireblade Charger. Because this Goblin Javanir has haste. And when something blocks it, it deals 1 damage. And that deterred my opponents more often than with just attacking something that could then deal damage to its power. It just worked out better for me in that case. But if you want to play the Fire Charger, be my guest. Turn 2, we have the Acquisitions Expert that works really well with the Warrior, as it is also based around the party mechanic. When it enters the battlefield, your opponent chooses 2 cards on turn 2, which you get to see, and then you just pick one and throw it into his grave. Later in the game, when hand cards are getting low, you basically get to see your entire hand, or your opponent's entire hand, and can then cherry pick whatever is the worst card for you at that moment. It's not that bad. It's quite fun. Malakir Blood Priest is a creature card that you don't really want to see early, but it kind of racks up life loss, life gain later down the line when you have like 3 or even 4 different kind of creature types in the deck. And that adds up. If you play 2 of these with Thwart the Grave, I'll get to that in a moment, you're gonna drain your opponent for 6 life, maybe even 8 if you're lucky, and that's a lot, especially after you've been attacking a lot of times. The Fissure Wizard is a support card. It's not really there for attacking. You can if you get to it, but it's actually there for discarding a card and drawing a new card. Basically, if you have like 3 of the Ravager's Maces in your hands, you discard one of them. You don't need that many and grab another card. It works quite well. Fissure Wizard, it has brought me new cards in a hand that actually turned the tide for me. So yeah, it works. Grotag Bugcatcher is in here for rounding out the creature count. The creature count In the party is here 6 clerics, 6 rogues, 6 warriors, and 6 wizards. And in this particular deck, Grotag Bugcatcher is warrior number 5 and 6. However, don't underestimate this one that much, because it gets +1/+1 for each party, which basically becomes a 3/2, 4/2, maybe even a 5/2 without the help of Ravager's Mace. And Ravager's Mace on top of that can make it even a 7 or an 8/2 creature, which tramples and has menace. So it gets big rather fast. Demon's Disciple is kind of a removal spell. It's quite actually a no-go in this deck, because you're losing out on one of your own creatures, so you might not get to 4 creature types at max. However, you don't need to. This deck perfectly works off of 3 different creature types in total, so that's not that bad. And on top of that, it works well with the Morbid Opportunist. Whenever a creature dies, we get to draw a card once per turn, which is fine. It brings us more gas, it gets us through. It's also a human rogue, emphasis on the rogue, as we need 6 of each. And yeah, it's also okay card for holding its ground. It's not the most expressive creature in this deck, but it's fine. Ravager's Mace I've been through. Thundering Spark Mage is also okay in this deck. It's by far the worst creature here in the deck, but it still has its uses for taking out blockers. You have target creature or planeswalker as a target. You cannot target the opponent's face, unfortunately. So this might sometimes not even kill anything. Like if you drop this one and you only have 2 damage because you have the wizard and I don't know, another one, the priest maybe, or the acquisitions expert, you're only dealing 2 damage. And that might oftentimes not be powerful enough to get rid of blockers. However, it's still one of the better wizards in this deck, and it's done its job, I guess. It's okay. It's not really spectacular. However, talking about spectacular, I have been positively surprised by Deadly Alliance and Thwart the Grave. Deadly Alliance is a 5-mana card that can actually go down to 1 mana. I mean, if you actually have 4 different creature types, you get to destroy a creature or a planeswalker for 2 or for 1 mana. Even if you have only 3, it's still a 2-mana kill spell at instant speed, which is, yeah, amazing. I mean, you'll see it in a few videos. It will come around pretty often. Thwart the Grave is a 6-mana return 2 and -1 for each party. Again, 4 in a party, 6 minus 4 is 2. If you actually pull it off for 2 black mana to get back 2 creatures, you're in the territory of a reanimate spell that actually loses you life equal to the creature's power or toughness. I don't remember. And that's a legacy staple in a reanimator deck. So even bringing back 2 creatures for 3 mana is a great rate, and I was amazed by this card, to be very, very honest. Yeah, that's basically it. I had fun building this deck, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll record some games and I'll be right back with you. Welcome to round 1. I'll try and showcase a little bit of this deck, see if I can get some wins on, because I won't be showing any losses. This is kitchen table magic after all. I'm assuming you're watching out of curiosity and nothing else. That's basically it. I don't like this hand, so we're gonna throw it away. We could hope for a black land with the Fissure Wizard, which I will keep. I'll put away the Thwart the Grave because it's double black. And hope for the best. Keep 6. Put that one down. And let's go. So we really need that black land, obviously. There we go. Nothing said. We're still gonna dump a mountain because I want more card draw. Fine. Not the best, but okay. Yeah, that wizard was scary, I understand that. Okay, let's get some damage through. And hope we can bring down the Opportunist before more removal happens. Because then we get to draw some more life. Okay. Yep. Fine by me. That's more damage. You should have played that the other way around. He does not have lifelink, so I'm fine with that. Okay. There we go. Nice. Good, 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 good. No blocks. Get down the Spark Mage. Very good. That one. Swing. And here we go. We got a 2 mana removal spell and a 3 mana get back 3 creatures. It's gonna be 4 next turn, but still. Perfect showcase. Are you sure? Can we? Yeah. Fine. We still have a 4 mana get 2 back. Let's think. We have 5 mana. We can get rid of the lifelinker, which makes this guy less of a threat. I like that better. We have a cleric, warrior, rogue, and cleric. Warrior, wizard, rogue, cleric, which could be yep. I'm gonna build this kind of deck as well. I get 2 back, right? But I get a wizard and that. Yeah, that's fine. No blocks. Okay. Just drained him for 4 and gained 4 life. That's an issue. But it's not a cleric. But we can make something really, really big. But the question is what? There's no lifelink here. That's 2, but they don't do anything. That's a haster. We get the draw card if they die. If that one dies, it's also fine. If that one dies, we cannot get it back. I'd actually prefer this one. We need some blockers as well. Sure. Yeah, I want to see what you got. That's a good draw. I like it. That was clutch. That was really clutch. Okay. Fine. So we have 6. 4 and 2. We can block, we're not in a threat. We can kill either of those. Which I prefer to kill this guy. And if you don't have a creature, I think we win. Not outright, but we win. Yep, that's basically the deck. That's how it's supposed to work. After game 2. Welcome to round 2. Welcome back, should I say. Well, thanks for sticking to me, whatever you prefer to hear. Yeah, let's see what we can do with this deck this time around. Turn 1, attack. Turn 2, take away 2 cards. If we're lucky, turn 3, something. Yeah, we'll see. This can go both ways. But that's how kitchen magic is. Kitchen table magic. Yeah, sure. Getting to look at almost the entire hand is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, I want to see that hand. Just like other games, probably 2 lands. I've played like 5 or 6 games today, and turn 2 acquisitions expert has always been 2 lands. Like without exceptions. Rune of Speed for haste, +1. And get back something from the battlefield, which I don't like. So, that one. I'm taking this one out because I'm not really scared of the haste +1. We actually get our 3rd land. This is sweet. We could actually fizzle out that enchantment, I mean, by killing off a creature. which I'd prefer. And then dig out his hand a little more with the second acquisitions expert. So we can actually deny him or her turn. That we cannot deny, but we can kill that. Fair enough. Yeah, let's see what he has in his hand. I really don't want to discard anything right now. I really like what we have in our hands, so I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, equipping for free is a problem. So we're gonna... He doesn't have... Yes, he does have haste. So... if he draws a land, we're gonna kill Bruenor, whatever it's called. Nope. And now we can kill off the... Yeah. Remember, this cannot hit for face. Don't forget that. There we go. Breaking spirits of an equipment deck. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get much luck the first time around, but then discarding a Bruenor, getting 2 removal spells, and something that is hard to block is a recipe for success in this kind of matchup. It feels good. Not amazing, but fun enough. Yo, let's see. One more round. Round 3. One mana do something, 2 mana search for a black land. Maybe ditch the Blood Priest for a black land, black producing land. Yeah, seems okay. After that, anything can happen. So let's check it out. Malakia Blood Priest is a good card, but not early on. That's why I'm willing to ditch it right now. Not because we don't have black, but it's just merrier in the later stage. So, fingers crossed. Let magic happen, please. Yeah, we need magic to happen real fast. Not good. Okay. There we go. If you would create treasure tokens, instead create an additional one. That many plus an additional. You can actually kill that, which is fine. And then we can attack freely. This is the exact reason why Thundering Spark Mage is in the deck. This is the reason. I don't like you, good sir. You must go. Yeah, I didn't know I had a 3 mana win the game spell. Jokes aside, this doesn't feel like an exact representation, so I'll just make a 4th game, see if that works out. There we go. Round 4. I am showing you, or I showed you the game 3, just to give you an example of being able to go for the daily quests with a deck like this. I mean, you're not forced into competitive decks just to finish the games. You are capable of winning gold, getting the quests done with kitchen table magic like this. It's really not a big deal. I actually like that red land. I was willing to go to Malakir Blood Priest just for the 1 damage, but since I got red, I might as well use it now. I don't need the 4th land right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then, if I'm lucky, I can look at his hand. Ah, okay. I see what you're doing. Show me what you got. You need 13 hand cards. I'm gonna take some away. If he leaves our creatures alone and he doesn't play anything anymore, I'm willing to sacrifice the Demon's Disciple to get rid of his Trigaska Decaphile. Because that is kind of the only win con in the deck. Yep. You can have lands, I'm fine. Cross fingers he doesn't play an extra creature. Yeah. Come on. As soon as I've learned how to cut and prepare these videos properly, I'll be doing that. I've just started making videos like yesterday, so bear with me sometimes, please. We have a wizard, a rogue, a warrior, and a blood priest. He's far from having 13. He didn't activate draw 2, so I'm assuming he has a counterspell, which I'm willing to run out. No, I'm not willing to run out. I need that Triska Decaphile gone. So we're gonna do this. Yes, sir, it's a party deck. Oh, am I gonna draw out the counterspell now? Giving me back a creature would be the bug catcher, the best. If you're gonna kill, yeah. Why that one? Why? Okay, because of the attacking clause. But if he had a damage spell, I don't think he has a counter spell. So I need to start attacking, because more time that deck has, the closer I am to losing. For that exact reason. Come on. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay. You are closer to winning on that card than you are on the Triskaidekaphobia file, so I'm going to kill that. Unfortunately, I can't attack profitably, so off you go. And cross fingers again that there's no more creatures. But Triskaidekaphile in such a deck? Okay. I'm gonna do a risky move right here. See what happens. Because I am no longer concerned with the Triskaidekaphile. That's one card less to worry about. So I can block with that one a bit better, unless he gets a flyer. Which he doesn't. That's good. Getting a 1/1 counter on a creature will get out of hand eventually. We need more lands. I need to start double spelling each turn. Playing 1 versus 2 card draw is not ideal. You gonna go for the sure damage, or do you want to go for the high damage? Sure as in can't be blocked. I like my hand right now. I need to go for the damage. Got a double block. And it's 7. Still no transforming. You got to have interaction then, right? No, you don't even have interaction. It's another land or it's a creature. Or it's an enchantment. That's Elrond's epiphany for sure. You need to put it on the Triskaideka file. Or the Delver. But you still don't win with an extra turn. We have a wizard. I need the cleric. Decline. We've got a full party. So the Grotag bug catcher is huge. And now you lose. And that's how you do it. Yeah. Welcome to the party, I guess. Magic is happening once more. This is the kind of stuff I like about these kind of games. I'm playing kitchen table Magic. I'm playing in an unranked queue. Obviously, the unranked queue is full of people who may not be as experienced as others as in the ranked queue. However, playing this game is only possible to a certain degree because you have no choice over the cards you draw. And if you can outmaneuver your opponent to a certain degree and punish them for making mistakes, just as we saw here, is all the joy. That is the joy. I've had a lot of games in pre-releases happen the same way, just as this game did. And that's what makes it fun for me. And I'm only playing commons and uncommons. And if you can pull this off, if you can find a deck that you really, really like, just with commons and uncommons, and might upgrade them with rares, this is the kind of games you can get. This is Magic. Thanks for watching.